What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I told you guys we get into it, and we are going to get right into it. Last night switched up my multi-stream system, let's call it. So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Kick now. The Twitch and Kick are newer, but it's going good, man. Even if we get a couple people from each of those, which we know it's going to grow as we go. But on YouTube, the same thing. It's worth it. There's people all around the world that are like-minded, that want these football games to be great again, that want to play true football. And we're picking them up along the way as they discover our journey, our channel, what we're all about, what we've been through already in the short time that we've been together, man. I only started streaming less than a year ago, and already the journey we've taken, the path. A lot of great memories, a lot of great accomplishments as far as just getting awesome people here to help other people, right? Share ideas along the way. Get some awesome matches against each other. We've had 2 memorable cups. Looking to add some more memories to that with leagues and cups, and it seems the snag may be in the $3 a month, which is important. I feel like it is fair, but maybe it's just like that commitment to every month, and you don't know if you're going to keep playing. You don't know how this is going to go. So I think I have a solution to that, which would be a pay-as-you-go system. So more on that, but basically maybe people just don't want to play leagues and cups. They're fine with the content. I don't see that being the case because there's just not a lot going on. But let's say we have our league starting this coming Saturday now, and we go in and we have X amount of people, and others join the stream. And they're like, wait, I want to get in on that. I want to get in. And instead of saying, all right, we'll go to YouTube, join a membership, send me an email, just going to be right then and there. Cash App, the business, the channel Cash App, which is $O Gamester. And boom. That's all you have to do. I think if we do something like that, that would allow us to keep moving forward and allow people to not necessarily commit month to month, but play tournament by tournament, league by league. So let's get into it. I've also debated, I was wondering if I was going to announce it or not. I'm going to talk to the people involved, but potentially, like let's say it's a $5 buy-in. Okay, but the winner would get, let's say, $10, 15, something for the winner too. So even though it was just going to be for qualification for Champions Cup future cash cups, maybe we throw in small cash prizes along the way too, because it's something that me and my friends used to do. And I'm sure many of you did it. Let me know in the comment section. But you get together as you got older. When you're kids, you don't care. But you get a little bit older, you're driving, you got gas money, you might want to take your girlfriend out. You're good on the sticks. Your friends think they're good. You say, all right, put your money where your mouth is. You throw that little $5 that mom gave you when you're 16, 17 in, there's 4 people. So it's a $20 pot. You put 5 in, so you win 15 if you win the cup. That's a nice little win. For getting on the sticks, a nice little trophy. So something like that. Obviously, many of us are older now. The beauty of it is there's a natural barrier, because to have like a Cash App or Venmo or something, you're going to be an adult. Kids don't have bank accounts, or if they do, their parents control them. They're like savings accounts. So right there, that weaves out the potential of any of these type of more grown-up tournaments and stuff, anything involving money, right? That right there weaves out any potential of kids being involved, which is a good thing, right? These kids should just be playing for fun anyway. If they're of the age where they don't have bank accounts quite yet, then they don't really need to play for money. If they are, they can do what we used to do with our buddies and throw a little $5 pot together with them offline. But that's kind of where I'm at. Or better yet, they can get outside and kick the ball around, which is what I always tell my youngsters who are in here. I love them to death. I appreciate their support. I coach youngsters. I have kids, including a son around the age of some of the youngsters that come in. I can't control them watching this, and so I can't make them go outside and play football instead, but I do try to steer them in the right direction while also understanding, like, I can't just change my whole channel because, these kids are allowed to get in. For the most part, we play football. It's not any crazier than anything going on TV or nothing like that, but I am well aware that sometimes my language isn't exactly kid friendly, which is why I make sure to note in all my videos and stuff, not for kids. Alright, so we got that card coming, so that's cool. But yeah, there was a few times where, God, my allergies. Let me get some Flonase going. There's a few times where I literally thought there was some people trolling, and it just happened to be their kids, so they're talking like kids, and it like was a lost in translation. Nothing. I didn't say nothing crazy or anything, but I was taking them jokingly because I thought they were trolling. Next thing you know, they're like, "Bro, I'm like 12." It's like, oh. Well, now that makes sense. All right, so for our big decision, I think we're going to get a couple games in, and is going for Beckenbauer, who is an absolute beast, who could be an excellent CDM. But ultimately what it comes down to is, there's other great CDMs out there with great defensive abilities and whatnot. And Declan's a pretty big beast himself. So that's what I'm sticking with now, is saving my, my coins. What are we at? 7K? 68K. And going from there. So let's get right into it. Our warm-up match versus AI. And then we'll get right into divisions. We're 3-0 in divisions on our climb. Oh, yeah, we have events. Crap, I forgot the events. Events. No objectives yet, so I was a little disappointed in that. Definitely disappointed in that. But what can you do, man? Probably Thursday they'll add the new objectives, so that's good. Alright. AI event. Let's play this game real quick. See what this is about. I'm going to play it on Legend just to see how we do. Apparently they put together like an all-star team or something. Let's check it out. There's our boys. They only got one kid available, okay. See big Gareth Bale there. See who they put together. The big Rootster. Used to have that exact card. There's Gareth there. Rodri, Rijkaard, and Van Dijk. They got that monster of a player too. I want that Rijkaard back. I had him. I have to look into Nesta to see if he's a worthy center back to get. I have Maldini and Thuram and Van Dijk. 3 out of those 4. I had Peter Cech, but I had the other Peter Cech. I had Hullet and didn't have Messi, Nedved. I had Rijkaard too. Didn't have Messi, Nedved, or Rodri. Or Bale. Had the rest. And here's the squad now. Oh no, I don't have that Showtime Van Dijk. I have the big time Van Dijk. Interesting. Wish you could check them out and check out their stats and stuff, like how the opponent built them. That would be pretty cool. Alright, this is going to be a very tough match, but a good warm-up match. What's up, Ugari? I have no idea what you're saying, though, bruh. While I get Flonase, I'm going to let the AI play against these monsters, see how they do. Man, it's really tempting to go after Beckenbauer. But it also seems maybe really silly. Gassed up, shawty. Then we hit the putty. Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's take over these sticks. After all, it is a warm-up match. See how we do. I got on Legendary. You can turn it down and still get the reward. But I didn't want to. You ain't saving that. Against the AI, you got to kind of run around like a chicken with your head cut off, defending with a lot of pressure. They'll just keep the ball forever and kind of react off of your reactions. They're not. Oh no! Great defense. Look at that. I think that was Thuram. It was coming in from right back. Well done, Pele. Look at that beautiful ball movement. There it is. Oh no! Pele or Baggio, kind of a weak shot. Great run though. Dominating a really good team right now. There. Oh my goodness, Czech's gonna be out of his mind this whole game. What a turn, by the way. Here it is. My famous set play. You pull it all the way out so you can pull your big boys in. Get Big Dan up there. Big Dan. Aerial 40's in the box. Boom. Drop it to Pele. Oh, and they won the header. Unreal. Put that pressure on them. Don't let them out. No free passes out of there. And of course they worked it out. Good. Come on, Declan. I don't like Van Dijk being pushed up there. Alright, we're fine. Foul. Seedorf with the foul. Man, I wish we could manually adjust our line. I want it a little bit higher. Not terribly higher, just a little higher. Don't like that space they gave him. They just backed off. Beautiful ball. Oh my goodness, beautiful ball. Of course. He was right on me like flies on shit. Good. Good. Little off there, Maldinster. Whoa. I screwed up. I screwed up and was looking at chat. I'm an idiot, guys. I'm an idiot. I don't know if you noticed that, but I stopped playing for a sec. You cannot do that. God, that sucks, man. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even going to waste my time. I just fucked up the whole game like an idiot to read some language I can't even understand. God, I'm an idiot. I'm just going to put it on the regular fucking thing to get the regular reward and just beat and let AI beat these guys or beat these guys. I'm pissed I did that. That was going to end up being a 1-0 game. I can't even explain why I did that. Stupid game doesn't even let you quit the... Everything froze, by the way. God damn it, dude. Everything's fucked on. I'll be right back. eFootball froze. The thing froze, which is beautiful. Gotta love it. There it goes. There you go. Updated it. Remove that. Okay, cool. All right. We're good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna play. You get the same reward for lower, so I'm just gonna play it. What's up, buddy? How are you, Alex? All right. So I'm just gonna play it. Was messing with chat, messed up that game in that challenge game against a very good team. I went ahead and got my warm up in. So I'm just going to play it on a lower difficulty just to get it done with. I can't believe I messed it up. That was a good game. Playing that top team on Legend. So we'll go back in to get that done. Now that I started, I got to get it done, you know. So we'll get that out of the way. Get an easy booster. Put it on. Who are we going to put it on? Bellingham or Seedorf or maybe Maldini or Thuram. That's who. In Livakovic. That's who I have. Lower this down. It tells you the rewards. 10 GP, 20 GP. Look at this. Same rewards. All the way down to regular, guys. Unbelievable. Times 2. Same rewards. All the way down to regular. Isn't that crazy? Why would they do that? Why not make it harder? And if you guys are new, if you guys don't mind going to my YouTube, Gamester FC, liking and subscribing. If you want to follow me on the platform you're on, we're on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now. Growing channel, so all your support would be appreciated. On our way to the top of eFootball, that's the grind. Trying to get this smart assist and all that nonsense out of the game. And then after this, we'll head straight into the PvP event. Wish they would just add more events, man. Not much to do at all. Let the AI go at these guys. While I take a look here. So here's the big argument. Right? Let's take a look at this. Beckenbauer or Rice? And then Khan, waiting for Khan, or going for Buffon. As well as Puskas. So now that I know what to do here, so it's put Spalletti. Hit him with the max. We'll give him a whatever. We'll give him a shooting booster. And this is what he looks like here. Step on skill control, heading, long range drive. Okay. What's his height? 172 cm, lefty. What's his weak foot look like? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Oh, there it is. Weak foot usage 1, weak foot. Physical contact. I don't care about his jumping and heading necessarily. Physical contact would be 75. That's fine. Can't go lower than 75 if you want their physical contact to matter. So jumping and heading, 70. Okay. Speed now would go up. Alright, so that's all that could do there. Wouldn't want that lowered. Dribbling would go up to 91. I'm not really feeling Puskás too much. That's the honest truth. I'm not really feeling Puskás too much anyway. Now Beckenbauer, on the other hand, looks like an absolute monster. My manager is Spalletti. Take him all the way up max level. We were looking at this last night. Okay. So defensively, I mean, honestly, the defending, I could go to here. $88 for CDM, dude. I could go 85. Dribbling, that's fine. Dexterity. 85 would be nice there. $85 physical contact, 77 heading, 86 jumping. He would need some, he would need aerial superiority. It says he has it here, but he doesn't. He has Fortress. This gives you a good idea where he'd be. 94. I mean, this is a ridiculously good card. Ridiculously elite card. I wouldn't mind getting Beckenbauer. Eventually getting Hullet at cam, and then Rijkaard at center back with Van Dijk. Because really, center back outside, I got to see Nesta. I had Araujo in the past, and Rudiger. Araujo could give people a run for his money. Whether they come back out with that Araujo or not, probably not. Depending on how he does in real life. But that's where the playstyle thing is so dumb. In real life, having two destroyers, I had Rudiger and Araujo, not being able to play them both, it's just so silly. Because in real life, anybody would want Rudiger and Araujo. But these playstyles, just to get you to buy more players and stuff, it limits them, and it's so silly. Because that's not how they play in real life. In real life, they could easily play together, and it's not going to hurt you. That's only a make-believe game thing. So I'm just giving that for now. Max level. So obviously, Buffon's obviously a beast. He's got fighting spirit. Wouldn't mind getting Buffon. Wouldn't mind getting Buffon. So maybe we go for Beckenbauer and Buffon. There's Pirlo, who's an absolute monster passing-wise. Not really the best CDM, though, and Beckenbauer is the type of CDM I want. He can also play center back, right? And Rijkaard, I think, based on a lack of options, would have to play center back, which is fine because he's a beast, right? He'd be a no playstyle center back, which when I played against him at center back, he's a monster. Now I know there is center back versions. Who knows if the next Rijkaard, if and when he come out, would be a center back version. But other than that, I'm trying to think CDM wise. I mean, you could go Conti. I know there's that box to box card, right? Which is a beast. Maybe if I end up getting him from the daily game box, I move him. I think Declan beats him out, though. He's a little bit lower rated, but he's one of those just special types of players. Zidane, the players coming out, I don't really see. I'm trying to think of another wrecking ball CDM type. Like an actual anchor man. You know, besides Patrick Vieira, that's the one that I would really want. But that seems like a pretty significant boost. You know, to get rid of this man right here for Beckenbauer. I don't know. If you guys watch this now or watch this later on, leave in the comment section. What do you think? Go for Beckenbauer? Kahn's the only keeper I was really going to go for because I really like Livakovic. What a finish. I really like Livakovic, and Kahn's my favorite keeper ever. And goalkeepers are goalkeepers, let's be honest. Every once in a while they're going to make insane saves, yes. But for the most part, you're going to score some goals on them. They're going to let up some goals. Every keeper, no matter who it is. They're going to make some great saves, some aren't. As long as you don't have just a super low keeper, it's hard to really tell. Been really working on these knock-on shots, these instant knock-ons, so I'll show you how that's been going once I get space here. Goal. Oh. But it's just R2, R1, push in a direction. That's all you gotta do. Tackle back. Whenever you're playing AI, obviously usually I play Legend, but I just want to get this reward and move on. You got to kind of defend like a chicken with your head cut off, or otherwise they know you're coming and react off of it, and it's impossible to win the ball. Just practicing it for when I'm closer. Damn. Kind of a crazy little challenge, only one game, by the way. They should have done it where you got to play every difficulty level or something. I don't know. They got to add more to do. Celebrating the World Championships by doing this, so let it run. Oh. Yeah. Gassed up, shawty. Then we hit the party. Yeah. Gassed up, shawty. You know I drink Bacardi. Yeah. Alright. Nice finito. Nice little trovella. We're done there. So booster, I'm thinking it's going to be a selection booster, it looks like. Or is it a random? Thuram, Maldini, Bellingham, Seedorf. What a ball. I'm thinking Seedorf, I'll probably add it. Maybe Bellingham. And it's only like +1 in 4 areas, so it's definitely helpful, but it's not the end of the world not to get these boosters on your players right away. It's not like you're going to see this crazy difference in them, but it's still nice to get them done. I'm an OCD person, so I want everything completed, you know? All right, there we go. So you can complete it from regular up to still get the main reward, which is cool. And just like that, the event is done. Second time onward, just 100 GP. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's go get our... They should have made you earn it, man. See, that's the thing. It's so silly. Who would choose Legend when you can just easily beat it? Like, I guess for something to do, which is what I did. And I was on my way till I started messing with chat and screwed the game up. Okay, so... We'll go... Bellingham dribbling could be upped. Seedorf. Passing's brilliant. Yeah. Physical contact would be nice to get boosted. Offense awareness and shooting. Let's go see what we got. Oh, it's a random one. Let's see what they give him. Aerial. Finishing, heading, jumping, fizz. So I like the finishing part. Heading, jumping, and physical contact. I mean, not bad. Not the one I would have chose, but not bad either. We can go 75, 70. So we can go like this. Finishing still down to 70 and push it to dribbling. Shooting. Shooting is the only area he can go up in that. Ha! Speed, kicking power, stamina. Defense, 85 defensive awareness. I'm fine with that. Wish his kicking power was higher. Let's get the dribbling up one. Yeah, Seedorf's a monster. Seedorf is a monster. I moved up his offensive awareness and shooting quite a bit. That's why he's only 101. But he's definitely a monster. 83, which the physical contact was an 85. It's alright. Alright, that's where we're going to stay at. All right, back to events. Let's go with national teams. Let's see what this one is. Position programs and what else? eFootball points. Okay, so a bunch of crap rewards there. So I'll do that one later. Let's see what this one's got. Skill training and 50 coins right off the bat. We'll go hot Netherlands. See how we do. Seedorf, Van Dijk. See if we have a right back over here. Gertruida. Cruyff. Seedorf's playing CDM. Instead of Rangers. Okay. See how we do with this mainly Netherlands squad with Cruyff, Van Dijk, and Seedorf. I didn't check Van Bronckhorst. Let me see something real quick. There he is. Van Bronckhorst. With Spalletti. Defending boost. That's what you're looking at with Van Bronckhorst. He'd be like a decent box to box. Well, terrible. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, max level. Duh. Damn. So speed. You could take this down if you wanted him to be like a center mid. No place else center mid. You can get like, wow, you can actually matchmaking fail. Hold on. Wait a second here. Passing needs to go up a lot. I mean, he could be a damn good CDM, dude. Tinier CDM. Tackling aggression, 90. Acceleration. His passing is just lower, that's the only thing. Defense awareness, finishing. And replace it like Seedorf. Man, he could have been a great CM instead of Seedorf, dude. I mean, look at this. Go to the passing. Defensive awareness, we go 85. So just decent defense. Finishing 75. Dribbling would need ups. I know he could have been decent. I'm not spinning for him, but he could have been decent. Nice little sleeper pick right there. Old Van Bronckhorst. Interesting. Foot. NKG, nice. Showtime Conti almost got. What do you mean I almost got GG Buffon? What does that mean, bro? What does almost got Buffon mean? If you would have pressed cancel 47 and a half times, like barely press the button on the 48th, you would have got Serginho, bro. And I'm kidding. I know what you mean by almost got Buffon, where like he started to walk out and you saw GG but, and then all of a sudden it changes to a shitty player. Like, no. They almost gave him, but he walked back in the tunnel. It's like, no. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but it's this rare occurrence where the player will start to be introduced and then they go nope and they give you a shitty player. That's what NKG's talking about. But yeah, when you're going in and spinning, you just press cancel, 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 cancel. And then once you get to 47, you start pressing cancel. You don't let it go all the way and you got to practice it. And then once you get 47 and a half, you can get Serginho. So you can look it up. There's all different amounts of times you press cancel and you can get all the different players. We haven't worked out a way to figure out how to get like all the epics though. That's more random. We'll just sit there and press cancel once, then twice, then three, then four, and then keep going until we... So now we're up to 47 and a half. Well, we're really at 49. But so far, that's the players we can get. Yeah. Right, NKG? Yeah. If you're watching this later while I'm saying all this, is because Foot NKG said, I pressed cancel 47 times and it got me. I got Showtime Conti. I almost got GG Buffon too, but I have a small P. Whoa, NKG, why are you saying that, bro? We don't need to know that. What does that have to do with picking players? Alright, let's get after it. Oh, terrible. Good DS. I read him at least after a terrible giveaway. Gosh, damn. Talk about rustic. Good thing I didn't just go straight into divisions. That might not have stayed undefeated then, man. Should just play it to his feet. Good D. Good Seedorf. Come on. Good. Man. So I'm playing like what we call dog crap right now. Luckily my opponent is great at pressuring, but everything else he seems to be struggling at. Try to turn away from where I wanted the player to go, which is what you want to do in real football. But the defenders stick to you like glue in this. Alright, we'll get going. Let's get hitting them with fire. Get some pressure going here. Good. Great ball. Oh my God, look at that ball, dude. Cruyff, how'd you miss it? What happened there, buddy? That was brilliant stuff, honestly. Oops, I gave it right to him. Good. Good ball. Oh, I'm going to get one of those in there, I'm telling you. Those runs from Cruyff are magical, boys. Yes, Cruyff, you monster. What a turn. What a turn, what a move. Beautiful stuff. What a turn, what a move. Beautiful stuff. If this dude got some coaching or some help, dude, he could actually be a pretty damn good player. He gets lost. He gets lost a little bit. Whoa, what the fuck? How in the fuck did that happen? Why would I want to skip the nearest player? That was one of those times, those smart assists, or pass assist as they call it. Pass assist 2 or 3, I forgot what level I finished at. I want to go more manual, but pass assist 3 to me seems broken. What a goal. That was sick. What a go, mate. What a go. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty damn sure this dude's got on the old assist. Oh. What a ball. Look at that ball. It's a pretty damn good game. I'm enjoying this. Good D. Oh, how? How? Goofy ass shit. Alright, 1-1.5. Kind of a weird game. Kind of a weird game. So he's trying to go down the left side. Interesting. 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 So he's going on the left side. Let's see how we can do here. Ah. he's got smart assist on. Gotta love it. And that's how you can tell by those little dink passes that he does that get through. Actually, I'm releasing a video on that as we speak. Well, it's about to come out after this game. So I was waiting for it to load up. Oh, too much. Silly. Yeah, he's doing the simple moves and everything. Alright, so we're going to do this against him. Not going to let him get away with it. Go like this. We'll beat him with it. Turn smart assist on. And then I'm going to go like this. Boom, boom. Perfect. I'll upload it after. Alright, let's go whoop this dude's ass. You can always tell those little dink passes that just roll by your defender's feet. That's smart assist. I did a test on it earlier. And I did a big video on the I can't believe that didn't go in. Big video breaking it all down. So you guys should check that out. That will be released here after this game. Would have been earlier, but I actually forgot it for a second. Oh, smart. Thought for sure he was gonna wait. We'll see. What the fudge was that? Welcome to Smart Assist, guys. Freaking loser. And now you know why I turn it on. Because these losers need it to try to have any type of success. We're playing an event, by the way, where you can play as many times as you need. Look, that was Smart Assist. He was in and didn't even realize it. Now he gets a free kick from it, though. Unfortunately. Look how stupid he was. He was in on a breakaway there. Good. Good. You're in. Oh, they didn't give me the freaking... Why wouldn't they give me the... Oh my god, they didn't give me the advantage. Did you see how stupid that was? I can score this, though. That's a goal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They didn't give me the advantage on that, guys. He was in on a break, Seedorf. Did you not see that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So this dude's getting by on glitches and smart assist. Congratulations, bro. You're a douchebag. Congratulations on being a piece of shit. Unbelievable, guys. Congratulations on your bullshit victory. Hopefully not a victory. Hopefully I can... What the fuck is going on here? Come on, we're whooping his ass. We'll get one. I told you. I'm going to score another one, too, and beat him real quick. The soccer gods come through with justice more often than not. You're in. You're in. You're in. Oh, that was so sick, though, guys. I got to make some subs, though. Oh, my God. What a ball. That was so sick. But only smart assist can you do that. Hence why this loser's even in the game. I'd much rather play without it. But, all right, let's make some subs. Loser because I'm saying we could easily be having a fun, good game between us two right now. But he couldn't fathom actually playing himself. And so this is the results. Let's get Veerman in there. Let's get Gakpo. We're going to keep Cruyff in even though he's tired. All right. Set play time, boys. Set play time. Here it is. Seedorf's going to be the finisher. Come on, Van de Ven. Win the flick on. Come on, Vandy. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, my God. No way. Auto clearance. It kind of screwed me. Look at this back and forth shit. There it is. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. He's going to miss it. Oh my God, he's going to miss it. Come on. Not going to lie, this was kind of fun, even though it was ridiculous. And a tie. Or do we go into overtime here? I forgot. Yep. OT, baby. OT. As much as I'd much rather play him straight up, it's pretty fun. This has been pretty, like, you know, fun. Which typically smart assist games suck. You're in! Ha ha ha! Come on now. Double blew it. What a run by Cruyff. Dead tired Cruyff finishes it up. Double blue, kick it out. 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 You're in again. You're in again. Come on. Run right through him. Good. Rangers, well done. Double blue, kick it out. What the fuck is this? He does the smart assist little dinkers every time. These losers do the same thing, bro. I mean, dude, you can't make this shit up. This is in the video. You're gonna see it. I talk about it. That's what the new thing is. They go for. It's like it's similar if you play UFL to that. The little inside dinkers, they score them every time. It's like a loser's way to score with players who can't earn their own. Look at this. What is this? He just went through my players. Smart assist literally ruins the game, guys. I mean, I'm not making this up. You'll see it yourself when everyone's going for those little dink crosses. You'll know why. It's exactly what these losers do. I mean, you see the football sense in this idiot. What a ball. You see the football sense in this loser. So that little dink cross, your defenders lock up every single time without fail. Without fail. See what I'm saying? They lock up without fail. Van Dyke staying in. We'll get the lead in there. You know what? Let's get DeVries in there because we're tired. Okay. Come on. Let's play. Hopefully Konami, I don't even know if the Konami has quote-unquote nerfs. You guys will have to let me know. But the little smart assist dink crosses, I'm going to try to win with one if I can, just to throw it in his face. Show him how stupid it is. Oh, I was going for it right when he tackled me. That was supposed to go to Rangers. Or sorry, Rangers. This dude's so bad, dude. Without smart assist, he's getting his ass kicked. You can just tell by his decision making. Look at his lack of build. Look what he's playing. His formation even just dog shit. What the fuck? Why wouldn't he steal that ball away? Look at this. See what I'm saying? You don't even know what he's doing. Here we go. Here's where we get the winner. Here's where we get the winner. Dead tired Cruyff, it don't matter. Oh, damn it. I gotta go into PKs with this loser. Alright, let's see if we can win PKs. That would have been fun without smart assist. I'm so glad I'm releasing that video. If you're watching this stream now or later, just do your research on smart assist and then remember this game. And then you'll realize, like, okay, this is why smart assist has to go. It takes a low-level player and allows them with all the defensive assistance, all the attacking assistance to stay in games. It's ridiculous. Such a joke, dude. Both of our keepers are guessing the right way. That's weird. They're missing. I guess because we're placing it the exact right way. Ha ha ha. The mind games, the mind games, the mind games. Such a joke. Damn it. Get in there, boy. Pressure's on. Pressure's on him. You don't got it. Down the middle. Too easy. When the pressure's on, that's what they do. Now I'm going to go down the middle. Keeper's left. Good night. Just in case they're in the stream, you never know. He's a mentally weak player. He was the whole game. That down the middle thing, if you break it down, and you literally can look this up, whenever the going gets tough like that, like even real football, but real football, there's no like choosing sides. I mean, they're choosing sides, but I'm saying their mistake is even if they choose a side, it's going to end up closer to the middle. Goalies are going to save them because they're mentally weak. They fold under the pressure. Like whenever I took PKs in games, I would always think about how fun the celebration is going to be after the game. Like, I'm going to do my part. We're going to be champions. We're going to win. I always like to go fifth for that reason, and my coaches would let me. So I'd always like mentally just get myself ready. And when I went up there, it was just everything was there. I'd even have this little bank in my mind where I'd think of like, okay, big deal. If you miss, it happens. The best players in the world have missed. But all we do is put it in X spot, whichever way I chose, and you're going to score and you're going to win. So my point is I would like rise to it. When players freak out, the ball, you can like literally, you can see on statistically, like on those shots that where the game's on the line or that it matters or when you're in a hole, whether you go left, right, or down the middle, you're going to do worse than you normally would. So you could go left instead of the corner side netting, it's going to go close to the middle, goalie saves it. So I knew in the game-wise, he's just going to go, oh shit, and just go down the middle. Hope I give him a goal by diving. So I just didn't touch anything and I saved it. Just a little psychological side of the game for you that I tied to real life. Now you could say, oh no, that was just where he went, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, man, on the sticks, mentally it ties to real football more than you think. 1,000%. A lot of people just will put hours and hours in these football games, but will fail to put the time in to get better, which is why they turn on Smart Assist, or fail to put the connections in between real football and the game because, oh, it's just a game. Bro, you spent 1,000 hours on this game, way more than you've spent in real football, especially us older guys, or even if you're in off season, right? So if you're going to put your time in something, you might as well train at it. Do your best. Actually compete. Try to win with skill, not with the AI helping you or some glitches or whatever. I mean, come on. With that being said, we're going to go over here to contracts. 6,900. So 7 times 9 is what? 63. Then 600. So 6 individual spins. Or just one 10-player spin. I'll do one 10-player spin. But I'm not going to go crazy. You know what I mean? I'll do one 10-player spin. There's no way that somebody... Epic would be green, I think. I'm pretty sure Epic's green, so... But let's see. Yeah, Epic's green. Espanola. Modric! Okay. Oh, I thought it was at least going to be one where I could sell for... You know what I mean? Alright, good. So that will give me 27k GP. Not worth it for what I thought I was going to get. So 9 times 6 is 5,400. So 6 individual spins as well. To either get Puskas, which, by the way, Puskas I think has a bad weak foot, right? Rarely uses non-dominant leg, but it is high precision. Yeah. 6 individual spins. Five individual spins. Guessed up, shoddy. No, Midwest, bro. Midwest, man. You thought I had an Italian and New York accent, eh, man? I might have been goofing around. So I'm going to go 6 individual spins here. Oh, I got somebody maybe. No. That's a fake. That's a fraud. Epics are green, so we know it's a fraud. But it will give me some... Oh, what the... That was one of those teasers, eh? The reason why I'm going for these 3 instead of... crap. I wanted to sell them. So 3 more individual spins. Instead of just Puskás. I'll show you why in a sec. What up, DeAndre? How are you? The reason why I'm going for these on these individual spins instead of Puskás is 3 goes into 130 what? However many times. 3 goes into 13, 3, 6, 9. Like 40 times. You got a 1 in 40 chance of getting one of these 3. For this one, I got a 1 in 120 chance. You see what I'm saying? 1 in 120. If it was all 3 of them, then of course I go for this one. No matter which the player is, like, better odds, I'm saying. Now, Beckenbauer or Buffon would be a win because I'm only doing 16 bucks worth of spins. I have 2 more here. It's looking like I'm not going to get anybody, although... We've had luck before. You can always tell the epics because they're green. Although I don't know what these new cards' color would be. The Bronkhorst one. 5,400, so I got one more single player spin. Let's see what we can get from it. Nothing. Alright, so there you have it. I like Livakovic. I'm going for... I'll eventually go for Kahn. Oliver Kahn's my favorite keeper in the game. In all of football ever. So I'd rather have Kahn. Unless you can convince me that Buffon's way better than Kahn, but I think they're all pretty equal. It's just Kahn gives that nostalgic value. I do like Buffon's got fighting spirit. I do like that. Yeah. Well, that's not that long. It's like 1 month away. Heis, how are you, Heis? Yeah. It'll have to be out. What is this? Buffon's second time being released? Are they? What are they all released 2 times a year? Did you guys see Vandersar's coming though? I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you guys see that? Nathan, that's funny, bro. All right, so we'll say these 54. If I do go for him, man, I'll have to think about it. I do like Beckenbauer too, but I want to get another game in before I gotta roll until later. Oh, I gotta turn. I'm gonna post that video now. I got a sick video coming. Make sure you check it out. It really dissects Smart Assist, and I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you didn't know about Smart Assist. I just had to play that player using it. And the more you know about it, the more you realize is it just ruins games. So Smart Assist. Boom. Smart Assist. Football Smart Assist. What you don't know. eFootball Smart Assist. What you don't know. A lot more than you think. Alright, and then we go to the old thumb kneesies. Nice little photo of Bellingham looking pretty weird there. eFootball General. Done. Not made for children. Tag it up. Ah, damn it. Oh, Nathan, you're a UFL guy. Yeah, I'm still investigating, bro. There's still more to come, but I want to make sure when I do those updates, I get up-to-date information. So there's more. I'm going to still offer cups and leagues just because while it's here, if there's players in there, I don't mind helping them out. But yeah, that game is bad news, bro. That game is bad news. Alright. Monetize. Next. None of the above. Submit. Next. Sorry guys, I should have done this before, but I forgot, so I want to make sure I get it out. If I go start my day and forget, then I can't do it, you know? Publish. Alright. Once that's done getting its checks, it will be out. Secrets of Smart Assist. You let me know if you knew all this stuff that you're about to find out. And make sure, if you guys don't mind, no matter what platform you're on, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, if you guys could like the stream, subscribe to the channel, especially subscribe to the channel, will go a long way. I'd really appreciate it. I truly would, because I'm an up-and-coming content creator, hopefully. Our channel keeps going in the right direction. And I'm trying to spread the word to as many people as possible that have the same vision, right? They want to play good football. No BS, hence why I'm coming up with my own leagues and cups with cash prizes. We have one this Saturday, 10 a.m. You can either become an OGFC community member, which guarantees you entrance, or on the day of, you can get in through Cash App. I might add Venmo, maybe PayPal, but right now it's just Cash App on the day of, if you just want to enter one tournament at a time. But there's no guarantee you can get in without being an OGFC community member. So that's my workaround to those who were saying, like, what if I don't want to play in the next one, or what if I want to see how it goes? Well, you can pay tournament by tournament, but instead of $3 a month, it's $5 an entry. So that's up to you. But the tournaments are going to be fun. Cash prizes, other prizes. World Cup comes. We'll do like an Mbappe kick giveaway, a World Cup ball giveaway. Not giveaway, by the way. You have to win it with the, winning the tournament. For those of you who might think, man, I don't have the skill to play, and those are some really good players, we are going to have division limits tournaments where you just screenshot your division, send it, and you can play in Division 4 and lowers, Division 6 and lowers, Division 2 and lowers, and then obviously the Open Cups. Nice, Nathan. That's great. But yeah, I'll be doing UFL Cups, and so this coming Saturday is where it's looking like UFL, or definitely eFootball, maybe UFL, depending on if we get the players or not. But yeah, again, please like and subscribe on Gamester FC. It would mean a lot. And thank you guys for joining. So let's get into the next game here. We're just trying to really solidify our team. For those of you who don't know, this is my second account. Well, now my main account. But my original account got totally taken away due to something within FC. It wasn't even related to eFootball, but I was going back and forth with a rat on stream. Showed him that my team was literally all earned, no pay for in FC. He said, oh, that's what happens when you have a full paid team. Pissed him off enough to where he started saying how that's it, he's getting me banned. And he did it. Now, part of me thinks that he either put a bunch of crap in. The worst thing I called him was a loser. So part of me thinks it was like added up, because I don't have no problem going at rats, or he knows some type of BS. Who knows nowadays? But it banned my account indefinitely, which took everything away on that side, including my eFootball account. Over 700 in the game. I used to just purchase every single player. Everyone. Kind of a silly way to go about it, though. And so this time I'm trying to be smarter, trying to be strategic, trying to push how to build a team the right way. It was irresponsible of me to just go after every player. It got to the point where it's like, didn't even feel like a team. It just like, my entire bench and reserves was filled with anybody I could use. And it just wasn't fun. It kind of made the game a little more boring, if I must say. There wasn't these great debates on who to spin for or who to start. It's just like I could throw anybody in the game. So now I'm being a little smarter. Without a doubt, some of that's coping too, because I'm having to rebuy players like Maldini, having to rebuy him. Luck's been on my side with that account and this account. I know not everyone has that, but the lesson out of this is stay out of the messages no matter how ratty the player is, because it can come back to bite you, right? No matter if you curse or not, because I didn't say any curse words. And spend smart. Don't go crazy buying players. Look at the upgrade you're gonna make. Does it make sense? Is that upgrade you're gonna make worth the money you're gonna spend? Be smart and know that if you play eFootball, yes, you can try to play free to play. It's going to be extremely hard. The legends are like amazingly well done, so you're going to want to use them. So if you don't have money to spend in this game, it's almost worth it to not play. Unless you're dead set on playing free to play and just being out teamed every game. Come on. So yeah, that's my lessons from my tidbit. I tried to touch and hit. It's so hard to create space between defenders in this. Oh, he's through, by the way. Would have been. Great ball. Look at that ball. Oh, you lucky little prick. Whoa. Wow. How on earth would he know I was going that way? I thought I totally faked him out. Nanik, yeah. Nanik and me go at it quite a bit, which is crazy because that's how I'm pretty sure. That's what made me, because one thing is for sure, when Nanik commented on that video, I know he wouldn't have essentially co-signed what I was saying, which again, I made the video for a reason. I talked about the red flags, but I think he would have said, dude, you're totally wrong. What are you talking about? If anything, if even commenting. The fact that he essentially co-signed what I said, I know now that something's up, dude. I know for a fact something's up with UFL. In his words, when they close down, I'm going to expose everything, and that company doesn't even deserve to have their name talked about, or the CEO doesn't even deserve to have his name mentioned, or so basically he went from doing a scripted interview with the dude to like dogging him out, which is crazy. So my biggest beef with Nanik came from we're just two different types. I'm a player at heart. He looks at it more like businessman. He does a lot of those how to get these packs fast, how to do this SBC and stuff, and I've never really enjoyed that type of content. I'm sitting here not playing at all. Good, but good goal, whatever. Good goal. And then and so yeah, that's where that came from. There's two things in particular. One, when UFL, his fan base was getting on him for like kind of buddying with strikers, which is a huge no-no because the development companies, we're here to like push them to give us the best game. Being friends with them makes it look like you're biased and not giving us the truth when the game's not good or there needs to be improvements. And that scripted pod interview didn't help, but whether he liked it or not, he did it. He should have said, fuck no. If there's a script, I'm not doing it. If you know all the questions and prepare for them, there's no point in me asking just to make you look good. Like, screw that. But he did it, and he got shit, and basically, I talked about it, and he started getting people going at him like crazy. But my thing was like, it's your fault. How did you not know that was coming from a scripted podcast, bro? You can't do a scripted podcast with a CEO and let him essentially try to make himself look good, whether you tell us or not. And then the second thing he did that I didn't like is he's like, I'm all you have. When that happened, he's like, you don't have any other choice. I'm the only guy around. So you either deal with me, or if you keep talking crap, I'm leaving. Which he ended up leaving, UFL. But I thought that was real arrogant because while there's not many, there's definitely a few. And I had talked to the damn dude on the phone even. So it doesn't matter how small I am. The fact that UFL is a new game and I'm one of the few content creators who he's talked on the phone with. And he's like, if I leave, there ain't nobody else covering this game. Nobody. It's like, well, you know that's a lie. You know that that's a lie, bro. You just talked to me on the phone, and I know you've talked to a couple other small content creators. So if you're really pissed about UFL and you made a mistake, you shouldn't have done a scripted podcast, dude. Of course, everyone's going to be like, screw you. Then at the very least say, all right, I'm out of here, but you can follow these guys, X, Y, and Z. Instead, you talk to all of us on the phone. Hey, what's up? Basically checking on your competition, only to then say, I'm the only UFL content creator. There ain't nobody else. So you either deal with me or I'll leave and you'll have nobody, like a threat almost. It was crazy. And then one time he messaged me, which I still have, and I told him this. He's like, I was trying to be nice. I'm like, bro, you don't message somebody and say, hey, man, quit releasing so many videos. Like you were my boss or something. He's like, I was trying to help, man, because you were releasing a lot. I'm like, bro, that ain't helping. Who cares? People can choose to watch if not. Like, I was releasing all these player reviews because I had the time to do them. And this, all of a sudden, I opened a message that said, stop releasing so many videos. And it was like, who the fuck is this guy? So once that happened, it was like, it was on. I was like, dude, it's almost like you're scared of competition, but you're not. You're going to try to hide it behind something. Don't release so many videos. I mean, am I crazy there, or is that kind of weird? He acted like I was crazy when I said that, but I'm like, bro, I think if there was a jury, they would defend the fact that, like, I had a very valid point. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Oh, that would have been sick, guys. Really, besides that one play, we've been dominating, unfortunately. But nothing has come from it. Let's run Seedorf back. Let's get the set play going. Let's see if we can do this. Here's the set play. You ready for it? So see how I ran Seedorf out, see where he's at. Now watch this. See where Seedorf's at? Watch this. Flick to Seedorf. Goal. See what I'm saying? The set play, boys. What did I tell you? The secret set play. So when I ran him out deep, it allowed me to get Van Dijk up. And then when Seedorf came in, he did not have a mark. See what I'm saying? When I played the ball in, I flick it to him. He did not have a mark. He scores a goal. Dude, I'm telling you, I have another short one too. Like, subscribe for more tips on how to be a beast. I got it all for you. Pull your players all the way out. Have them run in. Time it right where you can lay it back at an angle. You want to pull them out and then run them back in where when they receive the ball, they'll have a space. That little space will ensure that no one else can come in it. If the defender tries from a weird angle, they're going to foul you. Right? But most likely, what happened there is going to happen. You're going to take a touch, bang it in, get a goal. Grade A. And I never see my opponents doing this because they don't think footballish. They don't think like that. Now, it sucks you have to run all the way out to the midfield. But that's what you have to do to get your players to make those type of runs. Come on, here it is. Come on. What kind of shit was that? Dude, his defenders play sick. Good deed. Good deed. Good. Good recovery, Van de Ven. Van de Ven's always been kind of a beast. What the fuck was... What, guys, what did the pages do there? What, did you guys see that? That's called the glitchy glitchersons. That's called the glitchy glitchersons, bro. Oh, he was in. Yeah. Gassed up 40. It's gassed up shorty. It's just me and my 40. Dude, see, what the fuck was that? What did he do here? I want to see this. Just a regular knockdown. He didn't even do nothing. Just a smart assist knockdown. He didn't even do a play. So basically, it's just the AI decided he's going to win that header, right? That's kind of bullshit. I mean, there's no skill in that. There's no skill in what he did whatsoever. He didn't outrun me. He didn't out... The AI just decided, all right, we're going to have you win this header. And then that's called a skilled goal. You know why? Because I had to L1 squared instead of regular square and had to do a little flickerson. I guess you could argue, well, you just pressed O2. But all I'm saying is on a corner kick, you can't defend it. So it's like, there's got to be some type of jostle or something, right? My player didn't jump. My player didn't challenge him. How come? Am I wrong on that? Didn't seem like there was any type of like what was the skill in that, and like how do they change it? You get what I mean? Like you should have to like green time your headers, or I don't know. And I could be wrong there. I could just be, maybe that was a great goal, great knockdown. It's just I didn't feel like I could do anything to defend it. Beautiful football here, boys. Beautiful football. By the way. And by the way, my cross could easily be defined under that glitch little smart assist only dinker cross that always finds people's headers. I did do an L1 cross there, but trust me, I get it. That's why smart assist sucks and needs to be removed. Because it takes away question of any skill whatsoever and what any real game would look like. Because the AI is helping you. On any given play, any given goal, the AI plays a part in it with smart assist. Good. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Wrong player, dude. Unbelievable that just happened. Gave me the little wrong player special. I got a sub and... Come on. Flick it on. I got a sub. I got so many red guys out. Of course. Fuck. Shit. He's going to cut it here. Yep. See? Great defense. Called it like a champ. That's what I mean. It's got to be a skill-based game. It's got to be skill. It's got to be skill. Only skill counts. Good to pay. Way to turn right into him. Great defense. Our great attack. Come on. Thuram. There it is. Give me the shot. Smart assist auto clear. Good thing he had it on there, because that would have been a tackle busy for Shizzy. Notice how I know he doesn't have skill, so I'm just running at him. No rhyme or reason to it. Oh, I should have went out wide there. He got lucky as hell. Come on, super cancel. Oh my god, they didn't let me super cancel because they knew they were going to let it get by the defenders. But I don't think like that. I think like logically. More overtime, guys. Another overtime game. I didn't get any subs in, so I'll have fresh players. Let's get this video out so you guys can see what I'm talking about with Smart Assist. And that a video is officially published in public. eFootball Smart Assist. What you don't know. Just went live. Ladies and gentlemen, just went live. Alright, let's get this. Let's get these substitutions in. Holy crap, my team's actually not that tired necessarily. Let's get Gakpo up top. Xavi, do we have an AMF? Let's get Xerxes in there to go like this. All right, well, that was interesting. DMF. Gravenberch is out. All right, let's see what we can do here. Overtime. We're going to stay on red. We're going to stay on our red line. We added another forward. Try to play some football here, guys. Good. You're in. Beautiful ball. Beautiful football, beautiful ball. I mean, what can you do there? Good, come on. Aw, dude, see, like, give me some space when I do a hard cut like that. Nice smart assist, everything he does. The little dink cross, of course, but he did it to that little shithead that can't do shit. But there's no skill. If you notice, he doesn't really, like, I don't know, just watch the video on Smart Assist, and then you have to watch these videos back and see what I'm talking about with these low skill players. See what I'm saying? There's no, he doesn't look for a second option. It's just always, see what I'm saying? Up, back, through. See how I play? And then I got to worry about him being like a dumbass. Look, auto clearance, that's a goal if he doesn't have Smart Assist on. You guys get what I'm saying, dude. It's just, it takes away the skill of the game. It's just a bunch of losers wasting their time to let AI keep them in games. If anybody disagrees, so be it. But it's so stupid. Look at the possession. Look at the only time he's gotten shots is because you can get the ball. I showed it. You'll see it in that video. You can get the ball and not even look at the screen and just start pressing pass, and it will do everything. It will build up for you. You don't even have to really look at the TV or your monitor. You just kind of press X, 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 X. You get around the goal and press O. It will take a touch if you need to take a touch. It will do one time. You saw that auto clearance on the line. That doesn't happen without Smart Assist. It's way too hard to move your players like that. Way too hard. Come on, Zerks. What a ball. I should have settled it and... Damn it. Just total domination here, by the way. I guess I fat-fingered that. I wanted to go the other way, but whatever. Look at that. Welcome to Smart Assist, y'all. Home of the fucking skillless eFootballers. See, what the fuck? How is he able to get that? How is he even able to get that out of there? Just like I was able to get that ball out. See what I'm saying? It's Smart Assist. It's crazy. I wish to God that Konami had a brain and would see like, hey guys, isn't this defeating the purpose of playing a football game when like the players are doing nothing? Maybe we should remove this because we got a pretty damn good football game that we're making worse. Like, oh yeah, good idea. That's a great idea. Come on, one more chance. Come on, Xerxes. Good. Good, you're in. Give me a break. And they don't let me take the corner kick either. Love it. Thanks for nothing. No dynamic shooting, so I could just point and shoot there. Yeah, guys, so you're seeing the biggest thing Smart Assist. We can deal with no dynamic for a little while, but imagine if they added precision shooting or green time shooting. If you don't know what that is, look up FC precision shooting. Imagine if we had that, how much better this game would be. Or just eFootball's version of a skilled shooting. Congratulations, bro. You were able to get to PKs with me with Smart Assist. Congrats. Totally got your ass kicked. And I went right. I have no idea why that went down the middle. Couldn't tell you. The game is fucking retarded. Yeah. Gassed up, shorty. Fucking Smart Assist loser. Alright, which way are we going here? Big dog. Yes. The Butte. Let's save it and beat him right here. Well, no, we can't. Never mind. Yeah. Gassed up, shawty. I'm gonna do it again. Alright, overtime. Yeah. We're going to shoot these PKs forever, it seems like. This dude just deserves to lose. It kind of sucks. About to just quit this fucking game. I don't know why that went down the middle. Don't ask me why I went left, but yeah. So congratulations on Smart Assist. Konami, you let players like this stand. So let's go see his rank. We'll play this one later. We'll have to go back to it. But yep, so you guys see there. Let's see his rank. Yeah, this is the sad part. So let's let him know. Let's just give him the idea right here. On DMG, is that who this is? Yep. Hey, you're on live right now. I want you to know, you just use Smart Assist and got destroyed by someone who's an FC player that just came over to eFootball. Literally, it's my whole journey's on my channel, O Gamester FC. This is a top 1,000, like top 4,000 player that was just getting his ass kicked. Think about that. Top 4,000 using Smart Assist that was getting his ass kicked by a player who's overall 3 months, and I went back and forth between UFL, FC, and eFootball, and just recently committed after starting a poll. So think about how bad that makes this game look. Look at who I just outplayed, and he was using Smart Assist. Don't forget all the chances. Don't forget that last one where Xerxes, if I had precision shooting, I just aimed far post and shot. That's all I could do. You saw the different goals he was scoring. I mean, look at this. That's the type of loser that's in eFootball. Now, someone try to convince me he's not a loser. You're a top 4,000 player using AI assistance in an event, and you get outplayed by someone who doesn't even have half a year experience yet. Doesn't even have half a year. I mean, am I wrong, guys? Anybody watching this later, anybody tell me. Smart Assist gets outplayed by someone that hasn't even had, not even 6 months, not even half of a year. So what would that be? Like what? 1/10 of a year experience? And he uses Smart Assist and gets his ass handed to him. If you look at the actual football in it, we could actually break down the game. Which now that I know is ranked, this has happened 100 times on my other account. But this is why eFootball gets laughed at. This is who people look at to say, bro, you seriously play that game? Look at this DMG 93416. He's a top 4,000 player in your game. The dude's using AI to help him, and look how bad. He didn't even know, like if you broke down his decision making in the game, he was toast without AI, and you could tell by how bad he was doing in the regular decisions, which is why I was handing it to him. But Smart Assist, that's what happens. The balls just run by. You can't defend the little crosses. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me where I'm wrong or where you see where this player did anything that was worth his time. But to me, he just looked like someone who let AI do everything for him to get top 4,000. Which, by the way, is not good for someone who's using Smart Assist as like a regular thing. Hence why he's played 3,070 hours. Now look at mine. This loser. Now listen why I'm calling him a loser. 3,070 hours using Smart Assist. You ready to see mine? Ready? 154 hours, guys, and I just dominated him. Even if he just barely outplayed me and beat me, which he didn't, you go back and watch the game. Chance after chance after chance. He was lucky I didn't end it on that last run of the game. Chance after chance after chance after chance. Constantly stopping him. He's the easiest player. He got the little dinker goal off the rebound. The little Smart Assist dink goal that you can't defend. I mean, go back and look at the goals even. 154-hour player, which is less than... way under 6 months, like 3 months, less than that even, against, okay, this dude, top 4,000 player that uses Smart Assist, that has played the game, and he's using Smart Assist, guys, and he's played the game for over 3,000 hours. So now when I say loser, do you guys get where I'm coming from? That is legit the definition of a loser. 100%. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Now, why is that relevant? Because it's up to Konami to now make changes to make sure these losers are back in Division 6, 5, wherever they belong. You know what I mean? Wanting to play is one thing, but having this dude represent the top echelon of the game, Division 1, that makes the game look terrible. You get what I mean? And it's an event, bro. We could easily played no smart assist, which I want to challenge him to. I wish he would accept my friend request. If you guys want to see that game, message DMG93416, player with 3,000 hours in the game using smart assist, top 4,000 ranked because he uses smart assist. Tell him OG wants to play him no smart assist on stream, and he can try to get his dignity back. Let him know that he just embarrassed himself on stream. He doesn't even know it, because apparently he won't friend request me. Because I want to prove to you guys what I'm talking about. I want to play him no stream. Oh, that's an event, buddy. I couldn't. That was an event. I was Netherlands. In those events, that wasn't my team. That was a standard list team. This is my regular team. I could only use the Netherlands players, so I had Van Dijk, Seedorf, and Cruyff, but that was it. Which, by the way, he had a team full of French players. He was France as usual. I don't know. I wonder if that player knows how embarrassing that is or not. Like, that's ridiculous. But I got to go for the day. I'll be back later. If you agree with what I'm saying, if you're on the same page wanting to see this game get back to football and not these smart assist losers like this dude. If you want to see the prime example, go watch that last game versus assist loser and try to get this dude to play me if you guys can. Friend request DMG93416 and just say, hey, bro, you have a chance to really play in front of some people on stream. No smart assist. That's it. Is that really that big of a deal? I mean, he probably thinks I'm some random messaging him. But really, I'd like to show you guys exactly what Smart Assist does. And I don't speak Spanish either, but we all have translators. So hopefully I can get him on there. Maybe he could prove us wrong and show us that Smart Assist isn't the reason why he gets where he gets, even though it's a joke for 3,000 hours to be only where he's at in using Smart Assist. AI making your decisions over 3,000 hours in the game, because they say Smart Assist was more for quote-unquote players who don't really want to think a lot, who haven't really played the game, but don't want to have a competitive disadvantage, aka the low-level players that just want to win at something, so they let the AI do everything. They don't care about playing. They just, I gotta win at something. Mom, Dad, I won. Well, the AI won, but I helped. You know? So if you're on the same page, like, subscribe, OGamester YouTube, join our Discord. Link is in the YouTube bio, and I will see you on the next one. Check out my video I just dropped, what you don't know about Smart Assist, and you'll see exactly how players like that loser, all the areas they get help. I guarantee you don't realize just how much Smart Assist helps those players and why I want it off. Because then it's true skill between two players. There's no AI helping, which totally takes away the whole point of competition 1v1. Then whatever would have happened 1v1 is null and void once AI is helping. It's a joke. Check out the video. I'm sure you'll be surprised at what Smart Assist does. Let me know how you handle it, what you think of Smart Assist, and how you're going about this game, because it's truly a great football game. Just got a lot of bullshit on the top. See you on the next one. Peace out. And Nine Thieves, check it out later. You'll see Pele, the best attacker in the game. I'll be using him in divisions once I finish these this event up. So if you don't have him or haven't seen him in action, oh, you're in for a treat. See you guys.